So welcome back, guys, to another video. And the Nintendo Switch has been officially announced. The Direct was like a couple of weeks ago. Everyone's already made videos on it. If it's going to fail, is it going to succeed, is it going to deliver your pizza in under 30 minutes? I'm not going to talk about that, but there is a subject on Nintendo I did want to discuss with you guys, and that is, should Nintendo go third party? I thought that was a really interesting topic, and I remember seeing this mentioned a couple of times on Facebook and Facebook groups. I watched a podcast about a couple of months ago from Re-Rez where he talked about it, and I'll definitely have a link on the description below to check that podcast out. I thought it was really good, and I do respect their opinions, and I'm going to have my own opinions, and that's what it is. That's all it is. It's all about opinions. There's no fact with it all. It's just a matter of what I think and what you think, and that's why I'm discussing it with you guys. But anyway, should Nintendo go third party? And you know, some people are wanting Nintendo to go third party. They're like, man, Nintendo just should just get out of the home console market and maybe still make handhelds and just make their games on other platforms like PlayStation and Xbox. It would be amazing. And to some degree, I could see where you're going with that, but the main thing that kind of boggles my mind is the people that want Nintendo to go third party, but they don't want to buy a Nintendo console. You know, let's just rewind this a little bit. You want to play Nintendo games, but you don't want to support Nintendo by buying their console. That doesn't make any sense to me. And the thing about it is, these same people who talk about Nintendo going third party, who would love to see Nintendo go third party, ask them about Sega Dreamcast. Those are the same people that wish we had a Sega Dreamcast too. Those are the same people that glorify the 16-bit era and love the Super Nintendo and the Sega Genesis when there were two different consoles that offered exclusives that made those consoles for what they are. The reason why that was such a fantastic thing was because of competition. That's the thing. I love the fact that Nintendo's still making consoles. I love the fact that Sony's making consoles. I love the fact that Microsoft makes consoles, and the reason why is competition. I like the fact that there's this competitiveness of consumers. So I feel like every company has to be on their toes, and unfortunately, if there was one console to rule them all, we would not have that. Now, speaking of that, if you want one console to rule them all, get a PC. I mean, seriously, you guys know me. I love my console games, but I cannot deny that PC gaming has a certain kind of charm to it. Some people are very misguided when it comes to PC gaming. They think that, oh, I have to spend like $4,000 to play a game that's on PS4, when it's not exactly like that at all. I mean, there's a lot of YouTube videos that teach you how to build your own rig, and you can spend around like $500 and play stuff that's better than the PS4 or Xbox One. You can go on Steam, buy games super cheap. You can hook it up to your TV so you're not at a computer desk. You can use any controller that you want. So maybe these people that are wanting Nintendo to go third party, maybe you should be asking yourself, do I want Nintendo to go third party because I would think that for some reason playing Super Mario on the PlayStation would just tickle my fancy? Or is it because I just don't feel like buying a bunch of consoles? Which I can agree with that. Not everybody wants a whole bookcase full of consoles. I mean, to have a collection, that takes some dedication, some, you know, that takes some drive a little bit. And even then I get overwhelmed. So with that being said, maybe you should just get a PC. I mean, a matter of fact, just think about it, in a couple of years, we'll have a complete compatible ROM set of Wii U. We already have one for the GameCube, and the Wii's already getting emulated as well. So, I mean, if you didn't want to play Splatoon 2 right now, just wait a couple of years and play it on a nice PC with any sort of controller you want. So, I mean, that's the only thing that kind of boggles my mind with the whole Nintendo hate. I mean, if you want the Switch, but you don't want to buy it now, or maybe if you can't afford it now, just wait. No, there's no sense of going on social media and saying it's going to fail because you can't get one right now. Let's grow up a little bit. I know we're talking about video games and that's kind of ironic, but Yeah, it's kind of funny. I want to hear your thoughts about this, guys. Leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. And again, big shout out to Rerez. I want to have a link on the description for that podcast episode. It was really good. I really hope he makes more discussion videos like that. I think those are fantastic. Anyway, guys, as always, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And as always, happy gaming.
Can't get enough of Excess Gaming Podcast? Be sure to check out our audio podcast on Podomatic.com. You can also subscribe to us on iTunes. And if you have a YouTube channel or podcast you'd like to share, be sure to check us out on Facebook on our group page and join the community. As always, guys, thank you so much for all the support and happy gaming.